Okay, folks, you ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
All right, good stuff. So today we're looking at February 10th, 2025,
Okay.
and we are once again turning to our friend High C,
Yes.
tarot by highc.net.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were looking for, one-on-one readings, that's where you can find them.
Right.
But, yeah, the big takeaway that I got from today's reading is just like, expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I always think about, I had this friend who called me just completely out of the blue last week
Mm.
with this crazy business proposition.
Yeah.
And I mean, it actually ended up turning into something pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it was out of left field.
Right.
And it seems like that kind of out of left field energy
Mm-hmm.
is very much present today,
Absolutely.
according to High C.
Yeah, he's really tapping into the energy of Mercury square Uranus.
Mercury square Uranus.
And you can kind of think of that as like your brain is on overdrive. It can bring sudden insights, new ideas, breakthroughs, but it can also make us a little bit prone to miscommunication.
So kind of like that friend's phone call where it's like exciting, but also maybe just a tad chaotic.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sensing a theme here already. Would you say that these, unexpected shifts are kind of typical for this time of year, or is this like a particularly potent alignment?
Well, I mean, anytime you have Mercury square Uranus, you can expect some shifts, some shakeups,
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, this time of year, it's kind of like the universe is just shaking things up a little bit, encouraging us to break free from routine and those old patterns.
Okay.
So you might need to change your plans on a dime today.
Oh, okay.
Stay adaptable.
Okay, flexibility is key. Got it. Um, but when I was reading through High C's, forecast, there was one line that really kind of jumped out at me.
Yeah.
He mentions that our mouth or keyboard may be working faster than our common sense. That makes me a little nervous.
Yeah. Right.
What advice would you have for kind of navigating that potential communication minefield?
Well, I think it's such a great point that you bring up because, I think a lot of us can relate to that, especially when Mercury is in this square with Uranus.
Okay.
We do have that tendency to maybe blurt things out or, send that email without really thinking it through.
Right. Yeah.
So my advice, take a moment to pause before you speak,
Okay.
before you hit send.
Got it.
Especially if you're feeling like fired up about something.
Mm-hmm.
This energy can also bring up some misunderstandings.
Right.
So being patient and really clear in your communication is key.
Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. Okay. But it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all about dodging communication disasters. I mean, this energy can also spark incredible creativity.
Oh, absolutely.
Even like brilliant ideas, right?
Yeah, Mercury square Uranus is like a lightning bolt to the brain. It can really electrify your thinking, help you see things from a whole new perspective. It's a great time to brainstorm, journal, or just be open to those aha moments.
Okay. Maybe I should suggest a brainstorming session with my friend. But on a more serious note, Z does also mention that there's a potential for power struggles today.
Yes.
Especially in the afternoon with the Leo moon opposite Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
He says, any kind of tension that we're encountering has probably been simmering for a while.
Right.
And it might, just suddenly erupt.
Yeah.
I got to say, I'm dealing with kind of a tricky situation at work right now.
Yeah.
And this is making me a little uneasy.
I understand.
Any advice for navigating those power dynamics?
Well, it's understandable to feel uneasy, with that Leo moon opposite Pluto aspect. It can definitely bring those underlying tensions to the surface.
Right.
And I think it's all about how can we find that balance between asserting ourselves, standing in our truth, but also avoiding unnecessary drama. Right. And so instead of maybe reacting defensively, if you feel like you're in a situation, ask yourself, what is the most dignified way that I can handle this?
Okay.
Sometimes walking away from a conflict is the most powerful move you can make.
Okay, so focusing on positive self-expression, that sounds good in theory,
Mm-hmm.
but what about when someone is really like deliberately pushing your buttons?
Yeah, well, that's where that pause comes in again.
Okay.
It's about choosing your response rather than just impulsively reacting.
Mm-hmm.
And remembering you don't have to engage in every battle you're invited to.
Oh, I like that.
Sometimes choosing peace is the most powerful act.
Yeah, that is a really helpful way to look at it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Thankfully, High C predicts that we will be having a much more harmonious evening, thanks
Yes.
to the Leo moon trine Venus.
Yes, a little bit of relief.
He says we can all look forward to a generous spirit and a dose of goodwill this evening.
Phew. Yes, exactly. So after, potentially an intense day,
Yeah.
this evening is all about just letting go of any of that, lingering tension and just embracing those good vibes.
Yeah,
Connect with loved ones, enjoy those simple pleasures, and just let that sense of harmony kind of wash over you. It's a great way to end the day.
it really is. So I guess to recap, February 10th, 2025 is a day to embrace the unexpected. Think before you speak
Yes.
and navigate any potential conflicts with grace and dignity. That's a lot to keep in mind.
It is, but think of it as an opportunity.
Okay.
What are those outdated patterns, those old ways of thinking that you're ready to let go of? This is a great day to reflect on that and set intentions for embracing the new.
I like that. And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder those cosmic insights.
Yes.
Until next time.
Bye.